Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First video of 2020, and so typically it's going to be a sorting out video. I took down the tree today, one of the trees, the one I have in here, and given everywhere a quick clean, and so I thought, you know what, I really need to clear out my wardrobe. It's one of those jobs that I do ever so often, and then I've been putting it off because I don't know, I can't find anything at the moment, and I want to try and have a really good clear out of clothes. I'm using the KonMari method, or Marie, however you want to say it. It's the same person. So her method is to take everything out, and then you pick up each item and you look at it, you feel it, and you decide whether it brings you joy. You kind of look at how you feel about that item, how you feel when you're wearing it. I haven't done a really massive wardrobe clear out for probably a few years, to be honest. I mean, you know, you tend to get rid of a few bits, but your clothes say so much about you, and your style can change over time. I remember sort of when my marriage was coming to an end, and I'd had one of those moments where I sort of took a good look at myself and realised that I at some point had started dressing how my ex-husband wanted me to dress, and it wasn't me. He was very much about practicality of clothing, whereas when we met I was more of a girl that would be out in heels and, you know, dressing very girly, and I realised that that had kind of changed over time, and I'd become less feminine, and that is not me, because I am very much a girly girl. And what I did was I went through my wardrobe, threw away anything that didn't make me feel feminine, anything that was kind of, you know, bad fitting, and I felt so much better about the clothes that I'd got left. So I'm kind of going to do that a little bit today as well, because I think my style has changed a little bit over the last probably couple of years again, in that it's hard to explain, but with having the cancer again as well, clothes bring back memories, colours bring back memories. Do you know what I mean? So there's probably certain items that I'll just want to get rid of, and it's the same kind of with my bedroom. I am going to be redoing the bedroom a little bit, so I will be doing a redecorate the bedroom on a budget video at some point, just because it kind of brings back memories of being in bed feeling rubbish after chemo. And I thought I was doing the right thing at the time, because a couple of days I actually slept in the spare room, so because I knew it would happen because it did the first time, but now because I slept in both rooms I want to change both rooms. So yeah, that's going to be expensive, but I will show you them both, so keep watching if that's something that you're interested in. But for now then, I am going to get everything out of these wardrobes and make a start. That's just one wardrobe. There isn't as much in the other one though, to be fair. So that is everything out. I'm actually a little bit ashamed at how many clothes there are, but as I say, I've not had a sort out for so long, and I can already see some things that I know I'm going to get rid of because they're quite patterned or pink. And although I say I'm a girly girl, I'm not a pinky girly girl anymore, if that makes sense. But before we put everything back in, what we need to do to fully Marie Kondo it is to give it a wipe out to get rid of any dust and make it all smell nice and be clean. So that is next. Okay, so that is everything cleaned out in the wardrobe. I've given it a dust. So I'm going to sort the stuff into piles. Obviously anything that I'm keeping I think will go straight back in. Then there'll be some that I maybe need to try on. Anything that's a little bit tight I'm not going to get rid of just for that, because I know I put weight on during the cancer treatment and I intend to shift that again, so I will keep it if I like it. Don't know whether to try and depop some. I might do. If I do, I will pop a link. There's already a few bits on there, but yeah, I'll try and add some more stuff. So we should probably start. In fact, I'm not going to show you everything that I pick up and put away because we'll be here all day. Yeah, we'll go through some of that. So you need to look at as well, have you worn it recently? If you haven't, then it's a good sign that it needs to go. For example, this t-shirt, I can't remember the last time I wore it, to be honest. Although I've not had it that long, because I did one of those lost stock orders and that's where it's from. I feel a little bit like a sailor. Do you know what I mean? I think that's gonna go. Hoodie, I've had this for so long actually, but I have got other hoodies and this one is a bit short, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. That t-shirt, yeah, I have actually worn that a few times, well, quite a lot. I think I've got some pictures in it, but I do like it. I've had it quite a few years as well, but I'm gonna keep that. Now I do roll t-shirts up like that, so it means you can get more in, and in theory they're meant to be easier to find. It's pretty and I have worn it, but I think it's time for that to go. Plain black t-shirt, that can stay. This black hardy I've had for so long. I'm trying to even think, papaya on the label, I can't even remember where that's from, but I'm kind of into more longer cardigans now I think, so that can go. I still like this t-shirt, but you see it's come off there, and this is what I wore when I announced that I was restarting my show on NG Digital. So it has got memories, but I think it needs to go. This jumper is fairly inoffensive, but I haven't worn it for so long, so I think that's gonna go. Cropped white jacket, I think I'm going to keep that because just a white jacket could come in useful, can't it? And it's more of a summer thing, but first item. That I've had a few years, but it's still quite a nice summer dress, isn't it? So I think I'm going to keep that. Again, that's quite cute, just for knocking about in the summer, isn't it? So I think I'm going to keep that. Cannot get rid of that. Haven't worn it for a few months actually, but I suppose it's been colder, hasn't it? But yeah, that was from Yasmin Dene Designs with my name on, so I think definitely going to keep that. White bodysuit, can't go wrong, you always need one of those, don't you? Now I spotted this, it's fine for the summer, but this reminds me of the first time I had chemo. It was really hot and I just remember wearing that, so it does bring back the memory of chemo, so I think I'm going to get rid of that actually. So this is just a nice sort of frilly play suit. This was from ASOS and I like that, so I'm going to keep that. I almost said that like Norfolk, didn't I? I like that. But yeah, I'm going to keep that. I wore that to Splendour Festival probably about 3 years ago now. Could it be 3? 2.5. I'm going to try and go black to white. I don't know if that will work, but we'll see. This is sort of a khaki boob tube from Pretty Little Thing. I don't know, I mean it's not taking up much space, is it? I don't even know if it'll fit me anymore because obviously things are bigger now. I think I will try that on actually later and decide. Black jeans, they look very faded, don't they? But the only other black jeans I've got holes in, so I might keep those and get rid of the other ones. Jeans I think I'm going to put in one of the baskets that I've got, so just keep that out a second. Ah, I forgot about these. These are the big shorts I bought last year and never wore. and I got them to go with a lounge set, but they were massive. But that was the only size they had in, but I think I want to keep those. Where do they go? Let's put them with the jeans for now. Grey joggers. Can't remember the last time I wore those, to be fair, so I think they can go. Navy. I don't really wear navy anymore. Can't remember the last time I wore that, so again, that can go. I'm not a stripy person. Again, this jumper I've had for years, and I remember my mum buying me this actually. She'd swatched it and she said it was lovely, and I did wear it, but I think it's time for it to go because, again, I'm not really wearing it and I don't really wear a lot of blue. Black polo neck, had for years. You can't really go wrong with black polo neck, can you? So, thicker black polo neck. This is a Primark one that I've had a couple of years. It is getting a little bit boggly, but it's warm, and I think maybe I'll just keep it this winter and then get rid of it. Oh my days. Summer dress. I did used to wear this a lot and it's quite pretty, but I don't think it's me anymore, so that can go. This is definitely staying. Jeans, must have worn those fairly recently because they've got a face mask in. I think I'm going to keep those. I know they're not the most height of fashion jeans, should we say, but they're inoffensive, and I just want to see how many pairs of jeans I've got before I make a decision on those. Grey combats, I think they can go. Last time I wore those, they were a bit tight anyway. Denim and coat, I think that's Primark, I'm sure that's Primark jeans. Little jumper, which is kind of a beigeish colour. Is it beige or grey? Beigey grey even, but yeah, it's a bit short. I don't tend to wear short little jumpers like that really. So that can go. Now this jumper, I don't know, what do you think? It's not offensive, is it? And it's kind of got the colours in. It's kind of almost my colour palette really, isn't it? Black, beige and white. So I think I'm going to keep that. I haven't worn it for ages, but that may just be that I didn't see it. So I'm going to keep that. That can be rolled up into the bottom drawer. Oh, I don't know. I think that's going to go. I'll probably end up taking that out of the pile. Oh, I love this. This is beach wear, to be honest, or pool wear when you're on a nice warm holiday. I have had it years, but I love that for just slipping on over bikini. This is from New Look. I have worn it quite a bit, but I still quite like it because I am a bit of a foodie and I love going for brunch. So I think I'm going to keep that for now. Frilly black shorts, they're quite cute, aren't they? So I think I'm going to keep those, put that in the short pile. This one was given to me by a friend Maddie, who owns Business Thrift VIP. She designed that t-shirt, so definitely going to keep that. Brown kind of cami top. Haven't worn that a lot, but I think I'm going to keep that because I do like it. I can see me doing this again in the summer. This, I think, it's a crop top, but I haven't worn it for so long and it's really quite small. This, again, it's just too short. I don't know. Come on, we're ploughing through now. Oh God. This jumper, it's like a double layer kind of thing. And I think it's definitely seen better days. I loved it at the time, and I remember buying this because I fancied a bloke and I was looking for something to wear when I was going to somewhere where I knew he would be, and that was the jumper I chose. So that's not connected to the best memories. That can go. Now these are the other black jeans with the holes in. I think they are going to go. Like this top. This is just kind of a black. It is a bit see-through, but that's the idea. So I'm going to keep that. This is donkey's years old. Calvin Klein. It's probably one of the only designer pieces I own in terms of clothing. But that was bought for me by a boyfriend before I was married. I'm trying to think when that would be. I bet I had that late 90s. That top, I've just worked out, is older than my niece. Oh my God. It's going anyway. Now this is a fairly recent purchase from Primark. Love that, so that is staying. That is staying as well. I haven't worn that in so long. I think there was just something about the fit of it, and it kind of reminds me of my old place of work, so I remember wearing that a few times. That is going to go. This I got from Primark last year. Not the most practical blouse, but I still quite like it, so I'm going to keep that. This is a long, you can see it's a long white jacket from Misguided. Had that a few years. Can be worn really as a dress as well. So I'm going to keep that because I like that. I'm actually getting warm. I might have to put a t-shirt on in a minute. It's making me hot, this is. Nice chunky cardigan. I had that for Christmas. When I say last year, I don't mean the Christmas just gone, the Christmas before. But that is nice and cozy, so I'm going to keep that. I'm hoping I come to a t-shirt in a minute. I just threw it all on in any order. In fact, here we go. Bear with me. Whew, that's better. Yeah, I know you can see through it a bit, but it's melting. Right, let's carry on. Little top nosy. I quite like that, even though it's got a bit of pink in it, it's still quite girly. I have worn that a few times. I think I'm going to keep that for now. Nice floaty summer dress. Again, that's a few years old, from Primark, I think. Also worn that to Splendor as well. Do I keep it? I'm not sure about that one. The memories connected to it are just because it was around that time that I found the last lump. And it was because this dress was quite tight. I thought that might have something to do with it, and obviously it wasn't. It's got to go, hasn't it, because it's just going to make me think of that. Now this I've never worn. It's a white denim pinafore dress. I think that's going to go. This then is a white strapless summer dress, but I quite like that. That's the one that I wore when we recreated the Marilyn Monroe picture with the mask. I'm going to keep that. This top then, it is still quite my style, but the neck's a bit up there, and you can, I don't know what it is about it, but you have it on for 5 minutes and it looks creased, so I think that is going to go. Broken hanger. Let's get rid of that because that could end up ripping something. These hangers are actually quite strong, but I think I just put that much stuff on it. I do like these hangers. These are from Primark as well. I think you can get them from B&M, but they're thin and they've got kind of a velvety cover on, so they don't sort of make marks on your clothes as well. That one's dead. That's going. This jumper then I'm keeping. I've barely worn this. I'm sure anybody with OCD is thinking, oh, she's mixing everything up. I might address that in a bit. I just want to sort everything out, what's staying and what's going first. This then I'm going to keep. Haven't really worn that a lot. Nice beige skirt. Haven't worn that a lot, but I do like it, so that's staying. This can definitely go. Pink skirt. That was from New Look. It's actually got a thread pulled on the back as well, but haven't worn these yet. These were a purchase I was actually going to take back, but I left it too long. Leather shorts from Primark. I'm going to see. I'm going to keep them for this summer and then see if I wear them. This black blazer then I haven't worn for a while because I couldn't find it because it was tucked away. So that is definitely staying because I've been looking for that. This floral dress has served me well, but I think it's time to part ways. That reminds me of work as well. Definitely keeping this. It's just like a brown bodycon dress. Actually, something's gone back in that's not black, white or cream. Another pink skirt, and I've actually never worn this because it's still got the label on, but I think that can go. Another black dress, worn that a few times, do like that, so that is staying. Black jumpsuit, which again I haven't worn, but that is purely because it's kind of a bit dressy, and since I bought it we've not been able to really go anywhere, so I am going to keep it. Beige shorts, they can stay. Do you know what, I quite like that, but I think it's going to go. It's a bit too colourful. My dark soul, little grey mohair top, had that a long time. That was New Look, but I think that can go as well. Another little New Look cute top. It's kind of a bluey grey, but I think that can go. Black t-shirt. Can't get rid of that, can I? That's quite cute, isn't it? If I can lose the inches that I gained with chemo, that would be quite nice for summer, so I think I'm going to keep that. Another grey hoodie. Holes are meant to be in the sleeve, but it's one of those Mum would always say, well, you know, you've got holes in your sleeves. So that is going to go anyway. Not worn that for a while. Little pink t-shirt, that can go. Now, although this is pink, I do like this. So I'm going to save that one. Don't judge me. Have worn that, but again, not really me. I've never worn those. I thought they'd be quite cute, but I think they can go. You know what's going to happen this summer, don't you? Pink is going to come back in again. Another pink top, that can go. I quite like this one as well. This was a new look one. I think I've worn it once. Can I keep it? Oh my god. This. I can't even begin to think how old this is. This is from Select. Just a plain crossover top. This has got to be from the 90s as well. But there's actually nothing wrong with it. And you know what, I'm going to keep that. Memories aren't bad with it. I remember buying that when I started modelling for a company, and they wanted you to just have a black t-shirt so you could put like jackets on top of it and things, and that was the one I bought. And yeah, quite enjoyed that, so I'm going to keep that. Now, yeah, after saying I don't really wear a lot of grey, I do like this t-shirt. It's just really casual, and just the fit of it's really nice. I'm trying to think where I got that from. Yeah, that was ASOS, and I am going to keep that. It's always nice to have a change, isn't it? Going. Oh, another little boob tube look. That will fit. I'm keeping that. Cropped black lacy top. I think that can go. Now this top is very similar to the Primark one. However, I've always found that the sleeves are way too long. Look at that, it's like Mr. Tickle. So I think that can go. White loungewear, that's staying. Little white vest top, I think I'm going to keep that because they're always handy just sticking under things, aren't they? Oh my god, there's a jacket to go with these somewhere. Grey suit, that reminds me so much of work. That is going. Oh, my holy jeans. But they are ripped way too much now, so they can go. Something else I've not worn, and something else that I really should have talked about, denim dungarees. Not wearing it, so it's just taking up room, isn't it? Navy blue trousers, they're going. They remind me of work as well. I think they can go actually. Got quite a lot of jorts. Little cream thin jumper, I think I'm going to keep that. Haven't worn it for a while, but one of those that I've not actually seen for a while as well. Mustard orange jumper, that can go. I have worn that. I remember wearing that to Chinese New Year at a buffet. Oh, more shorts, but white this time. Keep those. The weird thing is I rarely wear shorts. Black jeans, but these, I think, they look dirty, but I'm pretty sure that mark wouldn't come out. That's why I haven't worn them. But they do look a better colour than the others. I might try washing those again. This jumper then I bought from the charity shop, and my plan was to kind of wear it as a jumper dress, but I've worn it and I think I've potentially shrunk it a little bit. It's certainly a short dress anyway, but it's nice as a jumper, so I'm going to keep that. Had those for years. I might keep that. They're kind of a nice compromise between jeans and shorts in summer. That's inoffensive, isn't it? Nice cream jumper, we'll keep that. Blue vest, it's quite sweet, but I think, yeah, I'm getting rid of the navy. I think I may have worn this once or twice. Yellow wraparound top, that can go. A hoodie. Although that is grey, I think I'm going to keep that. That's another Yasmin Dene one. Nice brown polo neck, that's handy for winter, so that can stay. Yay, more shorts, but those are a little bit nicer look, nicer girly fitted ones, so they can stay. We're getting there. Sparkly black jumper, that's a bit Christmassy, isn't it? Forgot I had that, to be honest. That's been hiding. I think I'm going to keep that. Sort of cropped black. Actually, I think they can go because they're just not me. Anything cropped, generally, I don't think looks great on me because I've got quite chunky ankles. Little black t-shirt, that can stay. Another nice florally dress. This one then, I loved. And I think I was on my original boobs then, because my mum had to sew it there so it didn't gape open. And I got this when I was going to the launch of some awards, and again, I think I was dressing to impress somebody, and yes, you're better off without those memories. Although whenever I wore that dress, because I wore that dress to work as well, I just thought, oh, like that. But yeah, I think the negativity connected with it has to go. I haven't worn these for a bit, not sure if they still fit at the moment, but I'm going to get back into these babies, so they're staying. I was doing well. I had a pile of coat hangers there now, and I've got one left. Gonna have to start being ruthless. Oh, will I ever go anywhere to wear this lovely dress again? I'm gonna keep it and find out. I've had that for years, but can't part with it. It's just too nice. It wasn't expensive. Black leather skirt, that's staying. This black carly is something that I forgot I'd got, to be honest. That's from New Look, but I think I'm gonna keep that actually. Can't remember the last time I wore it, but always handy to have a black cardi, isn't it? This, again, kind of reminds me of working in the office, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. I don't remember ever wearing those. I must have worn them once maybe, but they can go. Black pinafore. I think that can go. I have worn that a few times. I've worn that when I interviewed Sherry Houston at the launch of the Panto. I mean, this next one. Sorry, Richard, because I'm sure you'll watch this, but when we did the Valentine's challenge last year, it was basically a charity shop challenge where we went around and chose each other an outfit that we would go on a date. Yeah, and Richard decided to dress me as 80s Madonna for some reason. I'm not sure about this. It's a New Look skirt, but it's kind of got an interesting bottom. I don't know. I might keep it, shall I? Oh, it's one of those I'm not sure about, but I think I'm going to keep it for now. A pair of plain black trousers. Can't remember the last time I wore those, to be fair, but it's always handy to have a pair of plain black trousers, isn't it? Pinstripe skirt, again, reminds me of office wear, and yeah, that's going. Little black skirt, that can go, because again reminds me of office work, as does this. I say I like that, but I don't know. I haven't got that many dresses, but I'm not really into spots anymore. Worn it a few times. I think I wore that at an opening of a bar. I think it's gonna go. Ugh, black crop trousers, straight in the go pile. I've actually stopped doing piles, haven't I? Everything's just in one go pile, but never mind. Black dress, that can go. Yeah, that's going. Black dress, spaghetti straps, inoffensive. Gonna keep that. God, I need a drink. I'm getting so hot. My throat is starting to hurt from talking. Black sparkly jumpsuit. I kind of like it. That's staying. It's hard, isn't it? Because a lot of these clothes would have been worn to events, and just haven't had any for around a year now. I look like a waitress with that. I think that can go. That again reminds me of work. Checked trousers. These have memories for me. I remember wearing these when I was presenting at the food festivals, but not really my style anymore, so they can go. Plain black pencil skirt, that can stay, can't it? Inoffensive, although the black side of my wardrobe, the dark side of my wardrobe, is kind of outweighing anything else. Again, I remember wearing this at the food festivals, but I think it's time for the checks to go. It's time for the checks to check out. Here all week. Actually, I probably will be. What on earth is this? It's like a tie-dye pink. Are they trousers? Tie-dye pink trousers. I've never worn them because the label is still on them, and I'm not going to wear them, so they're going. Little pink skirt, that can go. I have worn that a lot, but again reminds me of work, office work, so that is going. Achoo! I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? But this dress, it is beautiful. I wore this when I went to the hotel, it is now, where they filmed Rocky Horror. The actual place they filmed it, so it has got good memories, but it's also got bad memories because I'd just started chemo I was with the ex-husband and my hair was thinning. So I think it's time for that to go. I'm back. Actually, I had to go and get a coffee. We're getting there, we're getting there. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video. Let's carry on. Denim shorts. Yes, I have a pair, but these are nice as well. Jeans. Again, these are ripped jeans, but they fit, and I could do with another pair actually of blue jeans, just, you know, like normal ones that aren't ripped. Oh, now this can go. This is a long sort of dress. I wore that, I think I remember wearing that to Pride a few years ago in Nottingham. We have a big Pride, what do you call it, not display, carnival. And anyway, it's a really good atmosphere, it's a really good vibe in the city. So we went down and had a few drinks to show support, and that's what I remember wearing that dress to. I think I've got a picture in that, but I'm ready to part with it. Oh my word! I don't think, maybe I've worn them once, but they're like Santa's trousers. They're going. Pink cardigan, gone. Pink blouse. Again, that can go, I think. Pink dress. I think I wore this to Wimbledon. Yeah, a couple of years ago I was lucky enough to get tickets to Wimbledon, and I distinctly remember wearing that. It was a really warm day. Now then, red. Haven't worn this for a long time. I might actually let that go, because although this is a dress, it's longer. But I'm going to keep that one because it is kind of a bit more my colour. Blouse, this is going. It's funny, isn't it, how you picture photographs in your mind with certain clothes. And I remember a picture of me and the husband, and I'm wearing that, so ex-husband obviously. So that's going. Again, never wore this. Blue backless jumpsuit, but I've got one exactly the same in black, so that's gonna go. Khaki. I quite like khaki still. Now this was a dress, but I'm pretty sure that shrunk as well, because last time I wore it, it really looked like I forgot to put some bottoms on, but I think I might actually keep that. That can go. Oh, you see, I like this dress, but this reminds me of when I was waiting for my second cancer diagnosis. I wore it to, I was invited to Slug and Lettuce when it reopened, and I wore that. So yeah, oh my days, look at this. You look at some things and you really think, what was I thinking? I think I probably wore that once. That can go. I actually think the pile of stuff that's going is bigger than the stuff that's staying almost. Some of the stuff that's staying is thicker, so the pile may look a little bit bigger, but this, never worn. Is it brown or is it purple? It might be brown. I'm going to keep that. I like this dress. This is still very me. Oh, had this years. It's kind of a baggy blouse, but I used to wear this to the office a lot, and I think I've even got a work photo in that, so that can definitely go. That's pretty, but had it a while, not worn it for ages. Yellow play suit. There must have been a year when like yellow mustard clothes were in. Principals, brown trousers, I think. Haven't worn them for a while, but I might keep those actually. I should probably try them on, but I will do that soon. That's kind of a beigey leather skirt. I don't know if it's beige or grey. Beigey grey, isn't it? I think I'm going to hang on to that for a bit. Black and white little skirt. Again, I think, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to save that for a bit. It's kind of a black blouse with sort of open sleeves. I have worn it a few times, but not worn it for a while, so I think that's going to go. I'm not keen on the arm shape really. It's not particularly flattering on me. That's quite nice. Black dress. The power's just fallen over. I do remember getting very drunk in that dress, but I'm going to keep it. I think I got this free. It's going to go. Oh, look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? I've not worn it for a long time. It's difficult because we've just not been out for a long time, have we? No, it can go. I wonder if I'm gonna end up getting off this stuff back out the bag again. Kind of weird because it gapes open and you have to wear something under that. I think that can go. Black stripy jumpsuit, what do we think? I haven't really kept many jumpsuits, but I think I might keep that because it is neutral. Is animal print going to be in this year, do we think? I think I'm getting tired and I'm keeping things. No, it's going. It's a bit pub landlady, isn't it? This is nice. Hangers broke, so we'll get rid of that. But this is kind of a nice soft beige skirt. Now this is something else that I meant to send back and didn't do it in time. Never worn those. This dress, it's like a grey pinafore type dress I bought to wear when I did some work experience. Now it's not that old. I did some work experience a few years ago at a PR company. I think that can go. Memories are, I don't think anybody really, you know when you're like a girl that's just there like once a week or something. More crop trousers. A grey poncho. Little blue play suit there. I had a photo session in this. And it's going. Long dress. What do we think? Doesn't really go with anything. I am being really ruthless, aren't I? Brain. I think I'm going to keep that. And also, it is animal print again, but it's kind of my colours, so I'm going to keep that for now. Long denim dress. I think that can go. I have worn that a lot, but I always felt chubby in it. Don't think I ever wore these. Some kind of weird trouser skirt combination from Primark. Again, this was a lost stock top. They asked whether you wore dark or light. I said dark, and that was one of the things that came. Not really me. Oh, navy blue jumpsuit. I wore this to death in the day. Probably a couple of years old now. A couple of years, year and a half maybe, but I think that can go. The jacket to the suit. It's almost like a woolly grey skater dress, but haven't worn that in ages, so I think that can go. These are very sort of business-like, aren't they? They've even got like little creases down the front. They're going. I know it's patterned, and it says I wasn't really keeping pattern, but as a little throw-on summer dress, that's quite nice. I'm going to keep that. Again, patterned, but those are my colours, so we'll keep that. I mean, that is quite pretty, isn't it? But I remember the last time I wore that was at, I think it was some kind of do at Rev de Cuba. I remember having a photo in that, but I think that can go. Nice brown cardigan. We'll keep that. What do we think to this? Leopard print. I think that can go. This skirt I've never worn, but I like it. So I'm going to keep that. Inoffensive polo neck. That can stay. What do we think to this? I've kind of mixed feelings because I remember wearing this to one of my hospital appointments. Oh, it's got something red on it. Oh no, do you know what it's got on it? It's got the mark. You see that? Is it picking it up there? Look. It's got the ink mark from when they drew on me to do the radiotherapy. It's obviously stained it. I might try washing it again and see if that comes out. That's clearly what I last wore it for. Wow. Beige trousers. I think I've probably worn them once and then never been able to find them again. So keeping those. That is part of a loungewear set. I'm assuming that I've got the bottoms in the wash, so keeping that. This was from Lost Stock as well. That was probably the one thing that I liked. Fairy cardi. What do we think? very grey, and I'm tempted to keep it something a little bit different because I have done pretty well with the clear out, let's face it, and it's not dark grey, is it? So I loved that back in the day. So like it's really old. It's gone a little bit bobbly, that's from Pretty Little Thing, but I think it's time to go. Brown leather. Yeah, keeping that. We're nearly there. I can't believe I've nearly done it. White jeans. I think I'm actually going to keep those, although they have got a mark on. That's the trouble with white, isn't it? So I'm going to wash those again, see if that comes out. Brown t-shirt, of course. That's staying. And that is it. I've done it. Wow. Let me just show you the wardrobe. As you can see, a lot more space in there. Drawers, barely got anything in them. I have to sort out charity to stick on my Depop. Not decided what I'm doing with all these yet, or where I'm going to store them. And there's just those there that need to go back into the wardrobe. So we've got some jumpers and jeans there. Other than that, we are done. So, whew, that is a job that I feel so much better now for having done. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video the thumbs up, and if there's anything you like, keep your eyes out on my Depop shop. And yeah, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.